We're doing this series called
Slim Pickens.
The Lost Tapes of John Pinette.
So what if Al Pacino stuck up for the Munchkins against the Wicked Witch of the West? And I replace a certain word.
So replace that word with thank you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shadow Wicked Witch? Thank you. Look at you. You're green. Thanks. You come here, you got a broom. What you gonna do, sweep me to death? You got monkeys. One of them thanks on me, I'm gonna kill you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Lane.
I'm Tien, and this is Wow, What? So our reaction show, we want to welcome you to the Dead Comics Club. Mr. President, you want to call this meeting to order?
I call this meeting to order.
Order. Official meeting of the Dead Comics Club has begun.
Here at the Dead Comics Club, we pay tribute to the great comics of the past who are no longer with us.
They're still killing.
Still killing them.
Still killing. And so we've been doing this series. It's getting close to the end, okay? It's not going to last forever. So we're doing this series called
Slim Pickens.
The Lost Tapes of John Pinette. And so, man, what we've been doing is our black market antiquities dealer, Batman Manuel. He says, poquito más, only a little bit more. So we're getting close to the end here. Okay, you ready?
I wanna be a punhead head.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh, man. So this is the thing. It's always dangerous. You're really glad that we do this for you because there's a lot of danger here. You got to be true Pinette heads to touch these things. So, man. So we got only a few more. And, okay, here we go. We're going to be doing this one. Oh, man, this is a good one. We're going to see John Pinette, actually during the time when he's opening for the great Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
So
Chairman of the board.
So Frank Sinatra made a comeback, and this is still John when he was pretty young. He is in his late 20s. He's like about 29 years old. This is 1993. 93. And so Frank Sinatra was in Atlantic City. He was doing a residency at the Sands Casino in Atlantic City. And John Pinette, like Frank Sinatra, loved John Pinette, and he said, "Come and why don't you open for the show?" So John Pinette was the opening act for Frank Sinatra, right in his 20s, and so we're gonna watch something in a little bit where it's just an interview of John at the cafeteria buffet at the Sands Casino, and then there's someone interviewing. They're just joking around, and it's not a comedy bit per se, but it's like today would be like a YouTube vlogger, like walking around. Yeah. It's they're just messing around, but you get to see John Pinette actually at Atlantic City Casino in a buffet, and they're talking about food, and so we're gonna watch that. So I'm really excited. Okay, so we're gonna do two parts of this because it's kind of a longer one, so we're gonna split it into two parts. But before we get to our reaction, we wanna give away some merch. Who's the winner today? Every video we make, we drop videos 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and our president goes to the comment section. He looks for a subscriber who's leaving a very nice comment.
A lot of them out there.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Sometimes it's hard to choose.
Yeah. You pick a winner.
All right, here's our winner for today.
All right, here we go.
Mrs. J. Harrington.
Oh, Jay Harrington. Oh my goodness.
You know who you are.
Jimmy Harrington's mama.
Jimmy
Harrington's mama.
Jimmy Harrington. Is that
No, Mrs. Right? No, it's
the wife.
Yeah. Mrs. Harrington, number one, thank you for gracing us with your presence. There's just a bunch of old guys here just, it's good to have a lady, Mrs. Harrington. Man, sounds high class.
Yeah. Hey,
high class.
Oh, you guys,
I don't.
stay away though.
Yeah,
she's taken.
I don't know if our merch line befits a Mrs. J. Harrington, but if there's something, maybe you could give it to someone else. But go through our merch store, pick out something you like, tell us where to ship it, and here's the email. Here it goes. Just email us here. Wow. Where go? There you go. wowwhatn@gmail.com. Just ship. We'll ship it to you. Okay. Thank you. Mr.
All right.
Harrington.
Congrats.
John Panette, 1990. He looks really young here.
Yeah.
29.
29.
So this is, I think, right before. I think the first video that he's most famous for, and our biggest, most watched video, is "Big Boy, come here."
Yeah, he does look like
So he
Chinese buffet.
This is right before he makes it really big with that Chinese buffet, that clean set, perfect, all the voices. I think that was 94 at the Just for Laughs.
Okay.
And this is 93.
Before that. Okay.
This is right before it, because he has the curly hair. And he's really big now. He's really big. So anyways, let's go ahead and watch this, and we'll react to it.
From our studio in Atlantic City, and tonight from our archives and from the Sands Hotel and Casino, I'm David Spatz. And coming up next, he was laughable, he was lovable, and he loved poking fun at himself. The late John Panette joins us on tonight's edition of Curtain Call, and it all starts right now.
What?
Oh, they're remembering him from back then.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh wow.
they're doing Lost Tapes.
Hey,
too.
you noticing all the
Ever since we began this show, we promised that you would meet the biggest stars in show business, and today is certainly no exception. We're at the food court at the Sands Hotel and Casino, and one of the biggest comedy stars that you will ever meet in your life is John Panette. Have you seen John Panette? Oh, there he is.
Hi, David. How are you?
Fine.
1 second. A chili cheese dog. Hold on. It's good to see you, by the way.
Good
How
to
you
see
been,
you.
all right?
I've been terrific. Yeah.
That's a chili cheese dog. No onions or anything on that. And a large Pepsi. Coke is good. All right. I never mind.
No.
Coke, Pepsi. Do you have a
John,
green thing?
it's so good seeing you. No,
Can I get you anything?
I'll have a Diet Coke. just a Diet Coke. Small.
Look at you. You're wasting away. Let me get you something.
No, I want to.
We'll get you cheese fry.
No.
One cheese fry. All right.
All right, John. While we're here, while they're preparing,
It won't take long, will it? That.
while they're preparing your meal here,
Move back. The camera has 10 pounds.
I can't help but take notice of the fact that you are a large person,
I am a large mammal. Yes, I am.
a large mammal, and if you feed a large mammal,
It's the road. When anytime I'm at home, it's Jenny Craig.
oh really?
Oh yeah, I eat a lot of those dinners, but still they're just Jenny Craig.
You came to comedy in a rather unconventional way, like Bob Newhart. You were an accountant first, right?
I was an accountant, but the lunch hours were very short, and there were no buffets at work. Look at what I got here. I mean, I got a food court. I got a quart of food.
A quart, and that's enough for you?
You don't have to worry about going back to the books. We got a buffet downstairs. Well, I'm not welcomed anymore, but I was the first part of the week.
Now, how did you get into comedy? Look, accountants are I don't mean to demean the accounting profession. All right, you said it. You said
Well, I found that out. I found that out after about 3 months. And I was at the job for about 6 months. And for the last 3 months of the job, instead of doing my bank reconciliations and everything else, I wrote jokes.
But you didn't perform them, though, did you?
I didn't perform, well, to the different accountants who were bored. So they were happy to have me.
Well, that's a good break-in audience.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I gave my 2 weeks' notice and I ran out the door because I hadn't done any work.
So you went up on stage, open mic night? How'd you do it?
I went up on stage, open mic night, and I invited all my friends from work. And
Wait, you invited a bunch of accountants to an open mic night?
Absolutely. Well, I got them all drunk.
Oh, all right.
That helped.
I would imagine so. Loosen them up a little bit.
Exactly. You have to. You have to. But
All right, and that was what, about 6 years ago?
7 years ago. Yeah.
All right, and now you're out on the road. Now you're out with Howie Mandel. But in the past 6 months, you've worked with Frank Sinatra opening and Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet. That's a pretty weird mix there, isn't it? Howie Mandel audience to a Frank Sinatra crowd.
It takes a little working with the act, but a few words you leave out here and there, a few words you add in, and But laughter is universal. You can make anyone laugh.
Right. You had
Is
mentioned.
that ready yet?
Well, some of the stuff is that's okay. John just stepped on my foot. Don't worry, John. God gave me a second one.
I'm only teasing you. These poor people are going to think I'm serious. It's a joke.
Yeah, but you make fun about your weight, don't you?
I kid. My philosophy is I ain't heavy, I'm your brother. So, I poke fun, and it's actually, I more talk about it. You just talk about being big. You talk about diets. You talk about buffets. And I was thrown out of a Chinese one here.
Here at the Sands?
Oh, yeah. The owner was not happy. He'd come out every hour.
So someone said that they saw John go in with McDonald's. They stayed outside to watch the numbers change.
That's a Joan joke.
That's a Joan joke. Right?
Yeah. Can we talk?
Yeah, you do impressions too, don't you?
I do a couple. Do the Chipmunks. Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
And
of Al Pacino.
Al Pacino from Scarface. And let's be specific about that.
I do actually Al Pacino as Scarface facing the Munchkins.
All right, can we have a little bit?
Okay, this is Al Pacino. What I thought was, I like the Wizard of Oz, but the Munchkins were afraid of the Wicked Witch. So what if Al Pacino stuck up for the Munchkins against the Wicked Witch of the West? And I will replace a certain word.
So replace that word with thank you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shadow Worker Witch, thank you. Look at you. You're green. Thanks. You come here, you got a broom. What you gonna do, sweep me to death? You got monkeys. When I'm done thanks on me, I'm gonna kill you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, look, the food's here.
Let me do my lollipop face.
Oh, yeah. This is wonderful.
Here, let me do the dance. We represent the lollipop game, a lollipop game, a lollipop game, and in the name of the lollipop game, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. Yes. So thanks.
Now, speaking of munching, the food is here. I think this is my diet. This is my diet soda.
Before you have a hot dog like this,
yeah,
you gotta have a corn dog as kind of like an appetizer thing.
You're gonna have a corn dog before you have a hot dog?
I have 2 shows tonight, my friend, and I am a growing boy. The cholesterol's great. I talked to the doctor, 171. He said, have a hot dog.
Is that for real? Oh, you have a cholesterol of 171?
171.
Now, and we had dinner the other night. You had
a health nut.
You had black bean soup with this huge dollop of cream of sour cream. Then you had wait. It was
a ladle full.
A ladle full of sour cream.
It's a relative term.
Then you had, for an appetizer, a petite filet mignon, butterflied, stuffed with cheese, fried in butter. Right?
Is that word petite?
Petite, yeah. Small. But then you had.
There was a dollop of sour.
You had a side of beef that they call prime rib.
But I didn't like it that much.
Oh, okay. So that's why you had the fettuccine and the potato afterwards.
It's again, you caught me at a hungry moment. Otherwise, I just pick. It's all an act. That's all it is. It's an act.
So in other words, this is a fat suit. You're really 180 pounds.
I'm an illusion.
You're an illusion.
Kind of.
Have you thought about it? Listen, if you lost weight, if you went on a big diet and lost weight,
yes,
would you lose a lot of your act?
No, I wouldn't, because I talk about losing the weight. I mean, I was at the Pritikin Center for 2 weeks this year.
And what happened?
I had a hell of a time getting a Domino's pizza guy up the fire escape. Come on, it's all right. No, I'm not coming up there. I'll give you a 20 spot. All right, I'm climbing.
You are known to a lot of people now for your appearances on Fox Television.
Yep.
I understand that you were just offered a script for the Fatty Arbuckle story. Is that?
Yeah, they just actually sent me the script for the Fatty story, so I'm actually kind of bulking up, I guess you could say.
You got to gain some weight for the part.
Exactly. I never thought that had happened.
For those who don't remember or aren't aware of what Fatty Arbuckle was, try it.
Well, Fatty Arbuckle in 1918 was the comic of his day. He was a superstar. In fact, I think in 1918 he had $1 million contract with Paramount, and he was involved in this scandal where he was accused of raping a girl and killing her. And it's believed that he was set up, and it's just a story about that and in his downfall after that scandal. So it's a brilliant story. It's called My Clown Cried. We'll see what happens.
Is it a TV movie or a full-length feature?
We don't know yet. We're just throwing it around right now. But and I'll do the series before I do that. So
All right, you want to grab something to eat or what?
It's getting cold here, people.
It's getting cold. Let's munch a little bit.
All right.
I'm gonna have
Diet Pepsi.
a Diet
It kills
Pepsi
me.
here.
It kills me.
No, why? I mean, Diet Pep trying to watch my boyish figure.
Oh, you look fine, I'm telling you.
That's because I'm standing next to you.
That's true. I don't know why I don't do more commercials.
This guy's standing here behind us, waiting to be paid. But that's okay. Wait, but we have to
sign
pay
it
him.
right to the room.
You can do that?
Yeah, well, they don't pay me. But
They don't pay you, but they let you have
they'll let
room
me sign for
food,
whatever
and
you
beverage.
want. We don't pay you, though. Yeah, we should do that.
You're gonna charge it to your room, right?
Yeah, and no, actually, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. Big money here.
Come on.
Anyone else want a hot dog? Would you like the cameraman always has to watch us and everything. Would you like something? Just shake your head. Yeah, you're all set?
He wants lobster, though.
We can get that. The gourmet doesn't open till 6. That's why we're here at 5. Here you go, sir.
How did you and Howie Mandel hook up, John?
After this, I have salad. It really is all a joke.
You and Howie on tour together, but you had to leave the bus, though. You left the tour bus. What happened?
Howie doesn't like to stop. He doesn't like to stop. He likes to stop at truck stops and have tuna sandwiches. Me, I have to stop. I have to, I Hilton for a steak, maybe a buffet. He don't eat. He never eats.
He's cheap, though, isn't he? Isn't Howie cheap?
Me. He's not the most generous. I had chicken salad 4 nights in a row, and I got cranky. I came at him with a knife. I need a vegetable.
He's frugal. Let's say he's frugal.
Oh, frugal in a pilgrim kind of way.
Hey, the man has to change here.
Thank you so much, sir.
How much food could you buy with $2.03?
You can get one more.
Sure. Now, when I was a kid.
Well, he wasn't talking about here. We were talking about like somewhere else to get. When you were a kid, go ahead.
When I was a kid, you could buy 87 hot dogs for $2, and it's just the prices. It's outrageous.
Could you eat 87 hot dogs?
I couldn't. Yeah, probably. No, I couldn't. I was never like. I was always a marathon. I could always pick a little bit for a long time, but never once at once.
When
Who
you
needs Spilkus?
Oh, you don't look it. You don't look Jewish.
I'm Jewish by deli.
When you were
enough latkes, eventually they'll let you right in. You don't even need a bar mitzvah.
Is there any food that you don't eat?
I don't like seafood.
For real? You don't like seafood?
I don't like it at all. And
Why?
I'm from Boston.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It really doesn't. And everybody always tells me, you're from Boston, you don't like seafood? No.
So you've been eating meat for all these years, and your cholesterol is still 171.
I only ate that prime rib that night. I had not had a prime rib in a year. And I really didn't like, I'm usually a pasta guy. With some meat thrown in the pasta.
What, a side of beef?
Veal, cat. No, I don't eat veal.
You don't eat veal. Well, you don't like the way they raise them and slaughter them.
Yeah, it's bad. I have visions of the mother cow coming up to me. Have you seen Jimmy?
Eat, baby, eat.
I sure will.
Sure will.
Corn dog first.
Corn, you must have a corn dog.
Absolutely.
Going to the show tomorrow night.
Oh, wait.
Are you
This is an
really?
order? Wait, is this an autograph, or are you signing a food voucher?
No,
It's, he's already got
Wait, this is a reorder slip. Watch out, John.
Here. All right, what's your name?
Leo.
To Leo. See you at the buffet.
Hey, I want it. Okay, I
Love,
want that.
John Panette. Can we talk?
That's Nate.
What's your name?
This is a lot of fun watching John.
Oh, okay. Good job, John.
All right.
But I gotta say, whoever this guy, David, whoever.
Yeah, David Spatz.
Come on, man. Come on. You're not the star, dude. Like, you're not the star. He's trying to be funny.
He was trying to crack
Yeah,
jokes
like-
on John. And,
Yeah, he's trying to put him down and trying to get the punchline. You got to do like Johnny Carson and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah, yes.
like set him up
Just
and back
go-
away, let him go.
Softball.
Yeah,
pitches,
yeah. That's
Underhand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is,
Let him dictate.
So this is probably the most normal
Yeah.
John Panette is. Like, he's actually, you see a little bit more of his personality.
That was pretty cool. Just learning about he was an accountant
So
before.
I can just picture him in a cubicle, like in the office, like the watching the show, The Office. The guys in the back. Imagine how amazing like that would be.
The funny guy.
The funny guy, yeah,
The funny guy in right. Just, There's
It's
that- that
Kevin.
one
It was
guy.
Kevin, the big guy on The Office. Man, that's good stuff. So he only worked as an accountant for 6 months. He said for 3 months he tried it, and he's like, forget it. I'm just gonna write jokes. But he got all of his accountant friends to go fill up the open mic night.
See the open mic.
Yeah. This is the first time we heard Al Pacino. He had a whole Scarface.
Yeah. Scarface.
So I wonder
if
it was
the Wizard of Oz with the Munchkins.
I wonder if it was F-bombs in the real.
I think so. Right in Scarface.
No, I mean in his bit.
Oh,
Because-
if he just did it straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, straight from the movie.
So I guess that was in his act, Scarface. So that probably came out just right then also.
Yeah,
was-
it's just funny that we never actually seen that in one of his
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah. Hey, we got more of the lost tapes of John Panette coming up. That we're gonna see part 2 of this one interview, and hopefully the interviewer lets John be John and doesn't try to steal the show.
Just what's his name? Spatz.
David Spatz.
David Spatz. Hey, just eat your corn dog.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
No one's here for you, David Spatz.
Yeah.
So
here you make the jokes about about John.
yeah. But that's what these YouTube commenters say about us. Like, no. Anyways. Hey, thanks. We'll see you next time.
All right, I'm Lane.
I'm Tien, and this is Wow. What?
Eat your corn dog, David Spatz. Say hello to my little friend.